In a major relief for ex-SEBI chief Madhavi Puri Butch and other top officials, the Bombay High Court has stayed a special court's order that directed the registration of an FIR against them over allegations of fraudulent stock listing. The High Court found that the special court had passed the order without properly examining the details, raising serious concerns about due process. So here's the backstory. A journalist named Sapan Shrivastava filed a complaint claiming that these officials allowed a fraudulent listing of a company on the Bombay Stock Exchange way back in 1994. He alleged that they failed to take action against the company, and as a result, he and his family suffered huge financial losses. Based on his complaint, a special court ordered an FIR against the SEBI and BSE officials. The Bombay High Court has now stepped in and hit pause on this order. Justice Shiv Kumar Dighe, after hearing arguments from Solicitor General Tushar Mehta and senior advocates Amit Desai and Sudeep Pasbola, stayed the special court's decision, calling it mechanical, basically saying that the lower court didn't properly examine the details before passing the order. Now, the arguments from SEBI's side were pretty strong. They pointed out that the listing in question happened 30 years ago in 1994, while the officials being targeted weren't even in office back then. Plus, the complainant Shrivastava has a history of filing frivolous cases, and in fact, the Bombay High Court had previously fined him 5 lakh rupees for misusing the legal system. One of the most striking arguments was that the regulations he claimed were violated didn't even exist in 1994. They came into effect only in 2002. The SEBI officials argued that this case was not just legally flawed but also an attack on India's financial system. For now, the High Court has put a hold on the FIR and is set to hear the case in more detail soon. So what happens next? Will the case be quashed entirely or will it move forward? Do let us know your thoughts in the comment section, and for more such legal updates, stay tuned to Live Law.